Theme song.
Here's the situation.
Okay.
The audio from the last play session that Miles and I did not work.
Okay.
In that, I did not record it.
I see.
So the reason it didn't work is because I'm an idiot. And so what we've gone with is I'm going to show you what we did, what both I did by myself and what Miles and I did in this episode. And that leads me to introduce our special guest for today's episode.
Okay.
One, do you have a screen name or do you want your legal name to be announced right now?
No, you can call me my name.
It's Ivan Decker, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause from Miles.
From the YouTube world. I think the customary greeting for a YouTube video is, "What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? It's
What's up,
solid
guys?
content here.
What's up, guys? I'm going to tell you guys how to use your iPhone. What's up, guys? You'll notice at the bottom there's a thing where you can see what apps are open.
Yes,
Try to close that.
that's definitely
I'll be the air conditioner.
not what we're.
I'm going to show you how to use the AeroPress coffee maker.
All right.
What's up, guys?
All right, that is more than enough of that YouTuber. Maybe we should transition to a tech blog.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yeah, this is what I did in the last before Miles and I started
So you
working.
made a little hill.
Hang on. Oh yeah. So for those of you watching solid content, thank you for coming back. Our friendly guest. Our addition to our committee today has not played or seen City Skies. Have you seen City Skies before?
Have not. It's on my wish list.
Definitely add it to your wish list.
Yeah, I've played Frostpunk is probably I think the closest.
Yes, I'm playing that right now, and I'm getting my butt kicked.
Yeah, it's
at
hard.
that game. It's
I
very
keep
hard.
restarting.
Yeah, it's bad. So what I'm actually doing right now is trying to figure out the bare minimum height because I don't like it when stuff you can see the water pumps. Or the sewage pipes on the left there when I zoom out.
Yeah.
They're so high up, it looks dumb. So I'm trying to get it down as low as possible, and I'm going to build a little something that Miles and I have talked about, a water treatment sort of facility.
Oh, that's cool. You can't just wait for like climate change to raise the water level, or
Well, climate change doesn't really work in the game. This game world is more of a utopic, everything's going to work out just fine kind of world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
This isn't Frostpunk.
That's cool.
Although we are playing the snowy one. This,
Yeah.
Ivan, is called Jingle All the Way 1996, by the way, is the name of our city.
Okay, great. And
Did we decide?
enjoy these walls? This wall thing is.
Oh, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
I'm using the Move It tool, which is a mod, to kind of create like a little ramp road scenario. You'll see in a second.
Yeah, that's fun.
Miles, did we ever figure out, is that actually the right release date of Jingle All the Way?
I think it is.
We corrected it to
96.
1996.
Yeah, we did correct
Jingle
it.
all the way? Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yes, exactly. That one.
fighting over. I think it was about one last doll or something.
One last
Yeah.
doll.
And it was just kind of about like...
Look at that sewage output.
Oh, yeah. See, now these ones are eco outlets,
Okay, so
which
what,
Miles also pointed out are not the thing I should be using because we already have water filtration plant or
Yeah,
whatever.
they should be
that's
water treatment plants.
water treatment plants. But I didn't put them in, so I'm going to fix that later. Yeah, that movie was like... just about how great capitalism is, isn't it? It was
Jingle
just like,
All the Way?
Yeah, it was just like, man, aren't toys the most important part?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like, hey, do you want this doll, kid? Yes, I do. And if I do not get it, I will not love you, father.
You must fight other human beings physically.
Fight
for
that
it.
small man, Daniel DeVito.
So simple back then.
Yeah, life was more simple.
In the 90s, yeah.
Just get the toy or be divorced.
Just riding on the back of, or get divorced anyway, because it's very in vogue in the 90s.
Oh yeah,
It was
right.
like,
that was just all.
Get a divorce.
I read recently that it was like over now.
Divorces?
I think that
Yeah.
or not over,
Well,
but it's
we
like
can't afford it.
Yeah.
Millennials can't afford to get divorced. Also, we don't have anything. So, like, what are you going to divide up? Being like, do you want my disc 2 of season 1 of Arrested Development?
I think also it just settled down. Like we stopped getting married at 15.
Yeah, that's true, too.
So we're like, oh, I'm gonna marry this person that is really fun to hang out with forever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, now
That's
I don't
like
have
the
to
main
divorce
thing
them.
that people married for the wrong reasons a long time ago.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, can you be with this person for a while? It is Valentine's Day when we're recording this. So I feel like even though this has nothing to do with City Skylines, it's important to talk about love.
Yeah, we need to cover this.
Do you and your partner,
information right
could
now.
you make a good podcast together?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that seems to be the
And do
main
you
thing
make
we
to
are
do.
podcast
we're
together.
going to make a podcast.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
That's the main thing to do with your significant other now is podcasts.
Yeah, that's how you stay together.
And they're successful. They work. There
Some
seems to
do.
be a market
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. Couples that cast together last together.
I love it.
Oh,
One
look
of the
at that
biggest
water coming in. I
Yeah,
don't think it's supposed to be.
No, you're right. You're
going
observing
over
that
the
correctly.
land.
Pretty big errors here.
So what I figured out, Miles and Ivan, was that these plants, when they remove water, even from like open ocean,
Yeah.
when they remove water, the game tries to kind of calculate that water being removed, and then either provide more water, so it'll create a wave,
Yeah.
or it's interacting with the sewage pumps further down the line. So it just kind of messes around the overall water level.
Can
So-
you not raise the dikes?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to I'm trying to get it right near the water line so it just looks more natural.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I need it to be wide enough that we don't regularly lose water supply because it keeps flooding.
Yeah, and so like, what is the in-game penalty for water rushing over top of your buildings?
Oh, you get some really cool icons.
Yeah.
And eventually people will move out. They'll just
Yeah.
leave.
They just
Well,
back up.
nobody lives at the sewage plant.
Well, no,
do
but if they can't get water or power,
Oh, here comes some little trucks.
yeah, those
They do
nice
not
trucks.
like being flooded, I'm sure.
No, the trucks don't like it.
Those gentlemen. that
I don't know if
drive
you remember.
those
Did you ever
trucks.
play what city builders did you play in your youth, Ivan?
I believe the last city builder. I mean, I played RimWorld. That's probably not
yeah.
In the same.
I mean, it's a
realm as
colony
this.
sim, right?
It is a colony sim, but it's mostly like it's. I think it's more combat heavy, but then also like really resource
management.
management.
Yeah.
And what are those little icons below the streetlights? They're too cold.
Oh, those roads just need to get snow
Need to get plowed.
plowed.
Oh.
The yeah. So the
Oh, look at these little fun little things.
yeah. So
And are
so
those
these
just
are all,
cosmetic, or do
yeah.
they
These
do
are just
anything?
cosmetic. Those are little assets that I found, and then you just copy them, and you can bring them over and put them over
Whoa,
here.
sweet.
Yeah.
It's cool because it's like you get to build like the train set of your dreams, and then it functions, and little people live there.
Yeah,
and have
yeah.
Little
Yeah.
lives.
That's way
and
better than these like models that people.
And
have
there it is
in
at
their
night.
They
basement.
tweet opinions too.
yeah. There's a little fake Twitter within the game, and
Oh,
they'll be
that's
like, "I
great.
love living here," or like, "Is there anything you could do about all the poop in the streets?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, right. I forgot to do sewage."
Can we cancel the mayor?
Cancel. 'em.
Yeah, you regularly get canceled.
Oh, okay. This is when we were building the trains.
Yeah, so we're now deep in the episode that Miles and I worked on where some total idiot didn't press record on the audio.
Ah, who could that be?
Oh, I don't know. When I find that person, oh boy, am I going to have things to say to that person.
Yeah.
I don't know who though. I don't know who they are.
Sometimes it's hard to remember to press record on the audio.
It's hard to remember all this stuff. I'm just trying to make videos.
We could
of
never be
video
airline
games.
pilots, eh?
No,
It's
we
like, you
definitely
remember to do that thing before we took off? I
Well,
don't know.
you just need to do a check. That's why there are two people, because you have that checklist.
Yes.
You go-
Actually,
you
that's
go
what
down
Miles
the-
said that
You
we
need
should
to
do.
make a pre-flight checklist.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pre-flight.
You got the straight man, goofy man combo in the cockpit at all times.
Yes.
Straight man,
yeah,
goofy
yeah.
man, go for goofy man.
I
All
guess
right.
that's why they
go on
never
Goofy
have
Man.
like two goofy pilots.
You know.
They always separate the goofs.
Yeah.
One is a human checklist.
Unless you're flying WestJet, then
A couple of goofs
everybody's
flying. Yeah.
goofy
Couple of
and
goofballs.
nobody knows how to handle.
I don't know if this is related to City Skylines, but did you hear that? I guess it was for the first month or two of January. Airbus sold something like 2,000 planes, and Boeing sold 0.
Yeah.
They didn't make a single sale.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
trouble.
That's
But
pretty
they
bad.
did do a test flight of their new 777X, which looks pretty cool.
And they're like, all we got to do is figure out the one problem where it loves to just pitch straight down. And once we've got that ironed out,
Yeah. Well, the Max 8 was doomed from the start. And there was even like they uncovered emails of people being like, I wouldn't put my family on one of these.
like engineers.
Yeah, that worked for Boeing.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing to mention here is Miles and I took a long time to build that kind of like figure out our train network.
Oh, I like the little bridge you made there.
And the first thing I did, Miles, so this is not inside the episode
looks good,
anymore.
though.
The first thing I did was I moved it a little bit.
That's fine.
Well, because I figured we wanted this to be our transit hub, so I got
No,
a
I
bus
agree.
station in.
Oh, that looks so nice.
is that
Yeah, put in
bus
our
loop?
depot. Yeah, so that's going to be like just a bus, like your Greyhounds or whatever.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
There. And so the idea that I think we're going to do in
What's
a
going on with
second-
that little turnaround
What?
to the overpass thing? That
What, this
seems
little thing? I mean, it's sharp, but it's a service road, It's not going to be...
Yeah, for now, but like what about when the area gets developed?
Well, I don't want to develop it too
The
much.
residents are going to be furious.
We're going to build bike lanes.
Yeah, we're going to build some bike lanes. Don't worry about it.
Put some bike lanes in.
No, the plan for this area is to make it more of a transit hub. This actually could also be where our airport goes.
No,
that's
yeah, I
good.
agree. I think it should be. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Make it pretty far from the city.
Well, some of the commenters were talking about what we should be doing with the island. There's a little island that I'll
you're
show
gonna
you in
build
a bit.
little rural.
Oh yeah,
zone
and
here
here's the
too?
little
Nice.
the little rural village going. here.
the rural juror.
Yeah, this is the rural juror's home.
Oh, that's fun. Little rural place.
Yeah, and I thought I would go with a roundabout, but I wanted like an oval roundabout.
Ooh.
And
Cool.
you're gonna see in a second. I'm gonna stick a little landmark in there. Why
Cul
not?
de sac.
Yes.
I think there's a tool just for that. Actually,
You what?
there's a tool just for that for making ovals. I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The roundabout builder.
I think it's in the roundabout builder. yeah.
Oh,
I think you
okay.
can set the dimensions.
And that's up top left here, Ivan. You can see another mod that just creates perfect roundabouts.
Oh, awesome.
I'm like, it's not even just like people
Two-lane
make,
roundabout.
people make buildings. Yeah, it's more of a promenade.
That's
Yeah, it's
whatever.
more of a useless promenade.
You can't leave the
situation.
inner circle when you get in there.
Okay, look.
yeah.
Will
There's
I?
no way out.
Am I embarrassed by that? And I'm gonna fix it later, probably. Okay, but for right now, we're just watching the video.
Crescent.
I'll go in and fix it immediately.
Well, you could put little houses in the middle. Like, how wide is that? I don't
There's
know the
some.
scale.
There's some. In a second, you'll see some like businesses go up around there.
Oh, businesses in the forest.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's
but-
where everybody wants to go to do business.
Oh, and then I also realized all these dumb rocks that we can never get rid of. There's a way to use the Move It mod to select just the rocks
Oh, that's
and
cool.
remove those. Yeah, because like, look, there's rocks all over the roads and stuff.
Oh, a little
Yeah.
entrance gate.
Yeah, so because and
Oh,
yeah, and
wow.
I put
What
a
a
little
fancy
entrance gate.
place.
Yeah, this area is going to be really cute. Once we make it better.
Gated community.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gated community.
I enjoy
With
this
a-
wireframe that
Also,
you
you'll
can switch to.
Yeah, this is for electricity. Also, you'll notice, Miles, I downloaded some rural power lines for
Yeah,
you. So
love
we got
it.
wooden power lines.
Gotta
now.
have it. Every train set needs them.
Every train set needs. Yeah, you know what? That's true, and that's what I never enjoyed about the power lines that come with the vanilla game, is that they're just like big metal.
Oh,
like
that-
you'd see them in Alberta, where I grew up.
Just big cancer sticks.
Yeah, so I like the wooden ones. They just look more natural, and now I'm going to use them all the time.
Yeah.
Love those things.
Yeah. Even though they're inefficient and harmful to the environment.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sometimes
again,
it's about aesthetic.
yeah, it's about aesthetics, and also this environment is our utopic dream of like, what if nothing went bad? Even the pollution that builds up in the game, Ivan, is like just kind of not great, and then you can remove it from the area. Like, oh, we'll just destroy that industry. Oh yeah,
Oh, no, there's a
okay,
fire.
that's
the
a
university
problem
caught
there.
fire entirely. Yeah.
Oh my God.
While I was busy doing this, and you'll notice I don't do anything about it. I just went
Hippies.
to go see for a second. I was like, yeah, that's going fine.
What's going on there? This
Oh,
is
yeah,
your
stuff
grid?
just- stuff
This is
catches
your
fire.
electric grid.
Yeah,
underneath?
this is how I
buried
as-
power lines. LA could learn something from you.
Well, these are buried. This is water mains.
Okay.
Yeah, the power lines are still above. Actually, the power lines are more automatic. All you have to do is get it to a community.
Oh, and then they that's like RimWorld is like that too.
Yeah, just get it within the range.
Whereas like Fallout was like very difficult. Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to run power
You had
lines
to run
all
power
throughout your
lines
base,
and all that stuff, and it was very difficult.
and you had to like go to electrician classes and like learn how to actually
Well, I
wire
don't
it
know
up.
about that. You did have to invest skill points though.
Yeah,
Oh, is this going to be the like the logging?
yeah,
train?
yeah.
Oh,
So I
okay.
figured we would get a little. I think I called it in honor of one of my commenters, Garibay timber.
Garibay timber. that's
Garibay
great.
timber.
Oh, look at this fun. What is that? A clock tower?
Yeah. I put a little Big Ben situation in
Is
there.
this a little
I think that
pedestrian
that actually
overpass?
might be
People
the
can go,
Big
"Oh,
Ben.
You're
Take
making a little
pictures?
square. I like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a little square.
That's great.
And I'll just fill it with trees later. That's my main way to like.
No.
Decorate.
No anything.
Oh yeah, I don't want cars going through because like that pierces the roundabout and makes it not a roundabout anymore.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
just like, no, you can't go through it, but I still need a
Oh,
road.
Someone just did. Someone went through.
I know they don't listen.
And there's another one going through.
They just don't listen.
It's just like Rush, just going down the pedestrian path.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I tried to do. I tried to make it a. Yeah, you're right. They're for sure not listening.
Ah, Suka.
Maybe that tool just doesn't work anymore.
Maybe the mods mess with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, you made the grade on that much lower.
Yes.
Very
Love the Move It
accessible.
tool.
That's nice.
Yeah, the grades in the vanilla game are. Let's be honest, they're a bit silly.
Yeah,
I think
they're
even the lowest grade is like pretty stark.
Yeah, you're like the third story.
Yeah, and you're just, yeah, exactly. Like where the scale of the buildings you're looking at, and you're like, that's 3 or 4 stories up.
And then when you're building, like, what's this? This is Is it like SimCity where you just choose like low residential and then like
exactly,
people move in and the houses show up?
I'm also using Theme Manager to make sure that the buildings, that no dumb ones get built. Because some of the little houses are kind of
Sometimes some
lame
rich guy moves in from the Midwest and
Yeah,
he's
they
like,
don't want
I
them-
want to live in a castle.
Yeah,
And
they
you're like,
don't want them
stop
building
it.
their castles.
Stop. We get it. You made your money on the internet. Have a normal house, please.
Actually, that was one of Miles and I's early jokes about this city, is that most of the people here are also YouTubers.
Yeah, that's great.
They live up north. They've got pretty good Wi-Fi.
They're pretty
but
happy.
nothing
Look at all the
else.
smiley faces.
Yeah, they're happy. They love it.
Well, you don't need to live in a city anymore. You got Amazon. You got an internet connection.
Exactly.
What's the point?
And then you got a
wanna live in the
cemetery.
city.
You can just go around the corner and die
Yeah.
when you're done.
Well, I don't know if the cemetery is for dying specifically. I mean, you go there after you die.
How many people do you think have died at a cemetery?
I don't know. It's an interesting.
Right?
What was that tool you were using?
Oh, I'm creating districts here. So, also the reason it's like Oilsburg and the crude district, Miles, is because this whole area is like sitting on a giant oil patch.
Is it?
Yeah, but you know what? Leave it in the ground. That's what I
Oh,
say.
leave it in
folks.
there.
All right, let's
Wow.
not get
How
too
we-
political
We have to
about
fund our socialism with
it.
oil.
Yeah,
though.
we do
That's
have
how
to
it
fund
works.
all of our.
Yeah.
And because of the death waves that the city goes through, which we'll explain to Ivan in a bit, the budget is tight. I had to turn off a
Oh.
lot of services.
Oh,
Also,
man,
the
that's
traffic is really bad.
heavy
here.
traffic.
Yeah, it's not great.
Wow, you only got one road.
After this, offline,
Can you make
I,
multi-lane roads?
you can make all kinds of roads. But what I ended up doing there was a roundabout. You'll see the roundabout.
Oh,
later.
okay.
Yeah, it just
Roundabouts.
makes better sense.
Oh, look at that! It is a big oil patch there.
Yeah,
Oh.
the whole city is sitting right on top of a crap ton of oil. But that is a pretty polluting industry. I'm not speaking politically. I mean, like in the game, it's a very polluting industry.
Yes.
But here's the thing: you don't have to reclaim any of the land.
Can we please call it energy, not oil?
Sorry, energy.
A lot of energy under the ground.
There's a lot of energy down
Yeah,
there.
a lot of potential energy from the sun.
When we a lot
Dead
of
plants.
a lot of dinosaur juice, or I guess
And-
fern juice,
Yeah,
ancient
dinosaurs
ferns.
themselves did not turn into oil, but
But isn't it more fun,
they
Ivan, to call
ate
it
the
dinosaur
Yeah,
juice?
dino juice. It's great, but it also is conflicting with my upcoming energy drink company called Dino Juice. Please invest. It's on GoFundMe.
No oil was used in the making of dino juice.
That's right, except for probably edible oil products, i.e., vegetable oil, canola
Oh, right.
oil.
Okay, those kinds of oils, right. So there's actually probably tons of oil.
There's a
in
lot
those
of
products.
oil.
Yeah, there's
in
lots of
dinosaur.
oil in
I don't
dino
know. Is
juice.
there vegetable oil in Monster energy drink?
Is there? Yeah,
It
do you use-
lubricates your joints to run fast.
All right, today we're going to be making some Gatorade at home. First thing you're going to need is about a quarter cup of olive oil.
What's that drink that the ancient Greeks used to drink?
And there it
before
is, by the way.
battle?
There's a local train station. Sorry to
It's
interrupt.
very nice.
What was the drink? The Greeks? What?
They would make this drink before battle that was like old school Gatorade. It was like vinegar and wine.
Ugh.
Yeah. I think it was called like Prusco.
Something with olives.
Prusco?
Look that up.
I'm gonna
Somebody look that up.
I'm looking it up.
Whoa! What did
I'm
you
looking
do?
it up.
That looks interesting.
Yeah, so I created a loop around. We
Wow.
could solve it later, but I'll
that a
I'll go
hospital?
over that. So this is actually a disaster response center, which is one of the DLCs that the
Okay,
game
yeah.
actually put out. So I thought, hey, why not make a like helicopter depot?
Oh,
Get
yeah?
some more because my main cheap, quick way of decorating town is just trees everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's because I grew up in North America with like lots of trees everywhere. But like I see other players, like even Biffa, he's like lots of wide open space.
Oh,
And I'm
so
like,
that
nah, you got to fill it in with trees so it looks more natural.
forest fires.
Yeah, so now
problem.
my problem is I have forest fires all the
They're
time.
covered in snow.
Because of the power
And they're
lines.
covered in snow, yeah. I mean, the power lines are probably not helping.
Posca was an
Whoa, is
ancient
that a
Roman
radio
drink
tower?
made by mixing vinegar, water, and perhaps herbs.
Oh.
It was the soldiers and lower classes and the slaves who drank Posca.
So it was either just,
Despised by the upper class.
it was, well, okay, I mean, it just sounded like it was just vinegar and water and sometimes oregano.
Yeah.
Despised by the upper class.
We should make that. Let's make it.
Let's make some Posca.
Let's make some Posca. What happens if you drink it and then we just have to go and do violence?
We'll
What if
find
it's a-
somewhere.
We'll find somewhere.
We'll go axe throwing.
Yeah.
They have all those axe throwing places now. They're very popular.
Yes, it is that's the new
When
trend.
I was in Kansas City last weekend, they had a mall. There was axe throwing.
That's like the new.
People go for lunch. You go for lunch at the axe throwing.
You want to go for a quick axe throw?
Yeah, let's get a burger, chuck around some hatchets.
That's the new cupcake shop trend.
Enjoy this little fence going on.
Yep, I'm just fencing off as you can see, I got the hospital thing, which I turned off pretty quickly because I found out we don't have a hospital. We just have
Oh.
clinics. But it's only
Oh.
like we only have 16,000 people, so we don't need a full-on hospital
You
just
probably
yet.
have a hospital though.
Well, once we get one, then we can use the hospital helicopters, which will further help us with our traffic.
Oh, this is the city now.
And this is
Yeah.
the city.
It's
Here we are.
downtown.
This is, let's get it playing. This is in. I love this cinematic mode. So we have. This is what you saw us building. This is the finished and not flooding so often. Water treatment area.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Look at that little truck there.
Oh yeah. Just delivering some goods.
There we
Picking up
go.
the garbage.
Truck's got a lot of wheels.
Frank Sabatka.
It does have a lot of wheels. Yeah, that's Frank's the vodka. That's right. That's the vodkas. Ivan, let's tour you around here. This is I forget what we called it. Oak Ridge Rock.
Oak Ridge Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is all the rich folks live here.
Nice.
Yeah, right by the water. This is
Yeah.
Greater Oak Bridge
Great.
here. This is just some area.
Yeah. Where's the crime?
You know
Oh,
what?
that's
Crime's
in-
pretty much
that's
taken
in-
care of.
That's in the Borkies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll show you the Borkies. Okay, so this is the Sean Solo Tech Campus Online. This is an online school,
Excellent.
all online.
All online.
Yeah, this is
even
actually-
though
They're trying a new thing. This is the first online school that's gone entirely brick and mortar.
nice.
So you show up here, and there's all 20 of the students graduating.
Oh, they're just graduating all the time.
Yeah, they put out. Yeah, they just graduate perpetually.
They're streaming it though.
Why?
it's-
why
it is
are there
streaming.
so few students?
Listen, the Sean Solo online campus is not well visited. For some reason, most people tend to stay home, and they're trying to solve that. They're trying to get more people down to the campus.
Okay.
People seem to
Is
just.
there anything we can do to improve that? Maybe a wider road.
Yeah, we
Maybe
probably
a road
widen
that
the
actually goes somewhere.
It goes here. Look, Ivan, it goes here. This is
Okay,
just
it's a fun roundabout. I enjoy
This
that.
stuff here we haven't built out. I'm keeping this. This is the endowment lands. We're gonna put a stadium here.
I
or
like
something.
this roundabout situation. So is this
Yeah.
is the game like a European game, so that roundabouts are very common, or is there a way to do traffic lights?
Roundabouts and traffic lights. It all works. There's some traffic lights here, in fact.
Okay, there we go.
But the roundabouts were almost a player-made sort of thing, right?
Oh, cool. Oh, look at
'Cause
that
they-
cop. That cop's going nuts.
Well, what's funny about
Yeah,
this
he's gotta
game
get
is
it.
it just like proves
thing to
how
do.
European city design is the best.
Actually, that's
Yeah.
true. Because it very much was more of an American design in terms of like the vanilla elements. It's
Yeah.
all just like interchanges and intersections. So
Yeah.
this is probably where all the crime is. This is the Borkies, named after the god of city skylines, Biffa, who,
Praise be.
praise be to he, I don't know if you were watching his stream, Miles, probably not. Ivan, you probably didn't watch it.
No.
100% traffic flow. The
Wow.
first time I've ever seen it.
Wow.
Really, what you want is you want to be you want to be in the 80s, the high 80s.
Yeah, and you're at 69.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so
You got a fire going on.
we're nowhere near Biff. Oh yeah, we don't worry about that. They're just trying to
Why are those people running around on fire? What is that?
what?
Oh,
this? no, that's just
Oh,
fire.
there's a helicopter.
Yeah, those
No,
are
everybody
proper,
actually nobody seems to care
they-
at all.
There's people walking on the street. Nobody's filming it with their phones.
No.
They're just like, only in New York.
Only in Jingle All the Way 1996.
Hey, I'm walking here. Get away from the fire.
It burns all the time. This here is Melomatic Farms. One of our commenters, Melomatic, one of the early ones. He also does video streaming. Go check out Melomatic Streams.
Melomatic farms.
It's not one of our most profitable industry areas.
Yeah.
It's good though. It helps us out, and I combine that with this new area here, Garo Bay Timber, which is very profitable. And pretty much our entire profit base comes from logging.
So are they cutting the trees down that are near them, or are they just processing?
Well, it's
sorry, processing for the American listeners. Are
Processing.
they processing the trees?
Yeah, so they process the trees. They're cutting them down here. So these are the plantations.
Oh, nice.
Cut them down. I got some lumber yards. This is cities by committees. Sorry,
yeah.
Miles.
Yeah, Miles.
Wow, really taking over. Really autocrat over here.
I know. I really took over for a while. I
No
apologize.
justice.
And they got their own little train system here for exports. And this area makes us a lot of money. So I'm going to keep expanding it here. I think, provided I get approval from the committee.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I do like the thought of at least having one oil well. I mean, the
you
transition
wanna know
to
what?
green energy. I mean,
Wait, how much? Did I get rid of the oil underneath? I took it away using a mod. I'll put it back. I'll put it back, and we'll get a couple pump jacks along the highway. That would look pretty good.
Okay, can I talk to you in the kitchen for a sec?
Oh no. Oh no.
What's going on over there?
I'm getting in trouble by the committee because I made oil not exist.
Yeah, that's not good.
So do you know how the world works, Peter?
Did you know Los Angeles has a lot of oil under it?
Oh, and they just aren't getting it.
They are getting it, but they
Oh.
disguise the derricks as like things.
Oh, that's
Put
clever.
a derrick like inside a building that kind of looks like a skyscraper, and
they're like,
they'll just put like
Oh, that's
U.S.
funny.
Bank on the front, and then it's just got like mirrored windows, and if you go inside, it's actually an oil derrick.
There's just an oil derrick. Oh, that's amazing.
yeah,
That is.
I love it.
And
what
then
is-
there's also like the La Brea pump jack area, which is like on the way to the airport.
Oh yeah, La Brea tar pits, right?
Yeah.
There's probably lots of oil around there.
Well, that's why LA is like is what it is. It's the
Okay,
there's tons of oil.
here's the
Southern
situation,
California.
fellas. Thanks for that LA tip, but we got to get going here on what's left of this episode.
Yeah, we don't want to make a city like LA. Dear God.
Miles, yeah, we're not going to do that. But Miles,
Hey, it's pretty popular.
here's the progress on our death waves.
Oh, yeah?
The population is
What
so
is this
low.
weird
Okay, check
thing?
this out. Check this out. Something happens in City Skylines called death waves.
Mm-hmm.
When you build a city, it's just something about the algorithm that determines age and when people die in the game. So when
Yeah.
you build a city, tons of people move in. So they're all aging at the exact same rate. So they all die at the
Only
same.
30-year-olds move there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They move there. They're 30. They get old. They die. And then so we had our first huge death wave way back in the 2030s.
Oh man.
But as you can see, Miles, they've been evening out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If we want to buy more territory, like I want to get going on this metropolis area,
Yeah.
but we need to get to 26,000 people before we can buy that land.
Yep.
So, like, where are we stuffing people? We either have to densify all of this and densify this. I was thinking we could carry this on and fill the rest of this in with a community.
That's a good idea. And
But
then
it would be, like, low. I would want it to be low.
we can connect them to the highway
Low
up there.
density.
Go up there and build a highway interchange up
Yeah,
there.
so we
right?
keep this road going, come around
Yeah.
here,
What's that yellow?
wrap up.
Yeah.
That yellow is fertile, like, farmable land.
You should put some farms.
Well, yeah, we don't own that
Winter
land yet
farms.
Oh, we don't own that land.
Grow
either.
some
Don't own
squash.
that land yet either. So I'm gonna use this net picker mod that I think. Who was that? Dory? Somebody told me about the net picker mod. Anyway, we're using it now.
What does it do?
It just helps me like pick a road, so I don't have to go searching for the road that I used. I can just be like, continue this exact road.
Oh, nice. That's fantastic.
So anyway, I'm thinking all this is the extension of Oilsburg. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
And so we're gonna put the airport right in that.
Like
negative
right
space
here?
there. Yeah, is that where we're gonna put the airport?
What do you think? I mean, this is our transit hub. It might as well carry
It
on.
makes sense.
Oh, that's what we should do. Round out this episode. Let's get a little community in here, and
Yep.
let's get some metro going. What do you think, Metro?
Oh,
Yeah.
Metro.
Now, here's my opinion question.
Moving people.
Moving people, getting our traffic better because
Do
we
you
only
have a
have.
subway? Is there a subway?
Well, that's
Yeah.
Subway. Yeah. Well, we only have 16,000 people, and traffic is already bad. That's not a good sign.
No, not
I gotta
good at all.
give them some trains.
Yeah, we got to give them some trains. But here's the thing: I kind of wanted and Miles corrected me. I wanted the last time we were playing. I wanted like a realistic town,
Yeah.
right? So I don't want it. We could just put, a metro system under everything.
Monorail.
The monorail. But it's just that, this town is so small.
Yeah,
16,000 people, they would have a metro?
Well, I mean, they've already got so many skyscrapers for 16,000.
I mean, that's true. And
Have you
Miles
ever been
correct.
to a town with 16,000? There's usually not a building over 2 stories.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Look
Yeah,
at
the
that.
scale's a
What
bit
is
off.
that?
The scale's a bit off.
Yeah, the
That's not a
scale's off.
16,000.
I'm comfortable with a Metro.
I'm comfortable with the metro, and Miles corrected me too. Like, if we're thinking European with all the roundabouts, then of course they would have metros.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of American or Canadian towns that don't have metros.
And like festivals.
yeah, we need some
festivals.
festivals.
European festivals.
Big electronic music festivals.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to upgrade these
See
roads
if
here.
Dead Mouse will come to your town.
He is a pretty cool guy.
Cool guy.
We would like to have Deadmau 5.
See if Armin van Buren is free.
I don't know if we need a roundabout here, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need one. Put one right up there at that I
Okay,
don't like not having roundabouts.
He doesn't like not having roundabouts.
You can just tell there's gonna be a lot of traffic going around there. Is that a highway or to a regular?
2-lane road.
Do a 2-lane highway. That'll.
2-lane highway?
Yeah.
I can control Z. I love it. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Roundabout builder, baby.
I won't stop. Leave that log there.
Okay. I almost going to delete it. We'll leave the log there for a bit. Okay, and then let's do some, so we can make up some lost time here, some speedy. So this area here, we could put like some more schools or more like fun
Yeah.
stuff. But then let's make sure we just like get this going with
Build
some
it out.
communities.
Branch it out. Go for it.
I'm gonna go like the place I grew up in.
Unleash it.
So we get like a big old feeder road.
Whoa.
And we'll like coming off here. And then the little community is off of it. Like so. Turn off snappage. You guys grew up, Ivan. You grew up in like a small town, right?
Yeah.
But was it kind of like suburbia, small town, like little boxes on the hilltops?
Well, there's no hills. It was very flat.
Little boxes on the
Easy to ride a
flatness.
bicycle.
Oh,
in a
that's
flat
good.
town.
That's good.
So as soon as I moved into the city where there were hills, I was like, oh, God, who would ride a bike here? I didn't even know why bikes had gears. I was like, why are there gears? Just get on it. Pedal, baby.
You don't need gears. Where I'm from,
There are no gears.
There
But
are
we
no
definitely
gears.
had cul-de-sacs
I'll
and
fix that later.
roundabouts, and it was very similar to this, what
yeah.
we're looking at here.
This is quite flat.
Yeah, there was only one high school for the entire town.
I think right now we only have
Graduating
one high
class
school.
of 300 people.
It's like
Wow.
over here somewhere.
That's
There
a
it
small
is.
high school.
Yeah.
300 people?
That was just, the graduating
Oh, that's the
class.
grad class. Okay.
So I think
Oh.
total students, it was 8 to 12. There was no junior high, but
So like a
total number
park
of
here.
students was probably about 1,200. I want to say.
You gotta get a park
That's
here
generous,
or something.
actually. I would say maybe 900.
I feel like they're phasing out middle schools in Canada.
Oh, they're just like jamming everybody together.
They used to have middle school.
8 to 12 is kind of insane.
That's
though.
insane. No, you got to quarantine the grade 6 to 8. They're just a they're
Yeah,
a
they're a
virus.
complete
They're a virus.
mass of hormones and ego. And I'm sorry if any of you watching are of that age group, but just know that it gets better.
You know what? My
Like the feelings you're feeling right now about how you're weird and everybody's weird and you don't know if anybody likes you. Like, don't worry, that's gonna even out.
that's true though. That
you don't
is
have
very
to try
true.
so hard. Just remember that. Just remember that you don't have to put so much effort into it.
I will say this,
chill.
not to like rip the wind out of your sails, but all my viewers of solid content, and dare I say our viewers, Miles, because we're watching, cities, but all the viewers are like my age and up.
Nice.
I know.
That's
So I
great.
mean, they could probably agree with us.
That's
yeah, they know.
refreshing.
They have kids. They could have kids of that age.
Oh,
So
some
they
of them
know-
do.
They know especially what I'm talking about.
I know Melomatic has a couple of kids. Congrats on your new baby, Mello.
Like the old,
That seems pretty good, right?
get out of my room.
Yeah.
That's grade 6 to grade 8.
Oh yeah, totally. But you know what? It really.
So what is this tool you're using? This is plumbing?
Oh yeah, now I'm as one commenter put it, I'm laying pipe.
So you have,
pretty-
that's just pretty easy. I think plumbing's a little more complicated than this.
Well, here's what it is. Here's how I think about it.
That's
And
what
this is-
plumbers will tell you to overcharge you, but really it's just you just point and click.
Well, I
Yeah, that's
did-
true.
I once built my own, I built a lamp once,
Oh yeah.
and it made me lose respect for electricians because of how easy it was. Like, I wired it up. I shouldn't have been able to do it. Like, in a real, because I didn't watch a YouTube video. I literally just bought wire from the store, from like a Home Depot, and then I bought one of those things that you can screw a light bulb into, and then I connected the wire to the thing, put a light bulb in it, and I bought like a plug that I attached the wire to, and then I plugged that into the wall and turned it on, and in a real world, it should have exploded and made a fire, but it did not. It just worked, and then I was like, okay, so it's not that hard.
I thought you were gonna end that with like, anyway, thanks for letting me chill on your couch for a bit, Peter. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for letting me.
oh, I
stay
put one
here.
right near another one. Yeah,
Yeah, what
that's
are you
dumb.
doing? What is that?
Yeah, it's not
Swimming
good.
pool?
Yeah, it is. It's a swimming pool, but check out what they do for the DLC, the cold stuff. It's
Is it
all
warm?
steamy.
Oh, it's all steamy. Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
it's a heated outdoor pool. That's pretty cool. Why don't we put like a sports hall gymnasium situation in
Yeah,
here?
that's what everybody needs.
I did my own car stereo once. It was like a similar story where I was just like, I guess I'll just match all the same wire colors to each other.
Yeah.
And then you're
It's
like,
not
hey, it
hard.
worked.
It's not hard. And people charge like $1,000 to do that.
I mean, doesn't it make you think you should just be charging $1,000 to do that?
No. I don't want to do that all day.
Oh, wait, I don't want dumb buildings to grow, so I'm going to expand Oilsburg out here.
I thought this was going to be its own little suburb.
Well, I mean, it is more or less. We could name it a different suburb, but right
have a little
now,
district.
I just want to make sure it conforms to the themes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The
You
right
want the same
buildings
kind
get
of
built.
houses.
Yeah, I don't want any dumb houses.
Like, what's an example of a dumb house?
Miles, do you have any?
Yeah.
I have.
So like the
Yeah,
one
tell me.
square house, it's like a micro house,
Yeah.
and you can see it, and it's obviously like it's probably cost $500,000. There's like a little millennial living in there for like they think it's gonna be fun. And then
That's
after
where
a-
our YouTubers live.
After
Yeah.
a year, they get divorced. They got to cut the house in half. Now there's 2 tiny houses.
Yeah. There's a lot of.
They're like, do you want season 2 of Arrested Development, or you could have my Braveheart DVD?
But there's no point in splitting everything up because they're still gonna live in the same structure because they can't afford to move out.
No way.
Yeah, so there's some dumb like one tile assets that come with the vanilla game. And you know what? I say dumb, but really I love the people that made this game, so I take that back. But really, they're just not my style. There's like some hacienda style things with a bunch of solar panels on their roof, and I get it. Like I think that's great to have
Very
solar panels.
Tex-Mex. That's like
Yeah, it just-
southern United States theme.
But they look weird, especially in a winter town.
Yeah. Yeah,
just
you
like,
wouldn't
what's
wanna do
going
that.
on?
But people,
Yeah.
to be fair, people do build those in winter towns.
That's true. You're not wrong.
So is this commercial, the blue?
Yeah, I figure we just put a little commercial on. What do you guys
Little
think?
strip mall?
Does
Yeah.
the committee approve of that?
People
Yeah, we gotta have some.
gotta have a bowling alley
Yeah.
and a grocery store.
You know what? We probably need a little crematorium.
That's what I found about this game is like if you can make little areas, little self-sustaining communities that kind of all connect
Yeah.
together, then there's way less traffic because people don't have to haul down the highway to go to Costco.
It's true.
And
Well,
doesn't
that
that
was-
go
that's
back
like
to
real
your
life.
like they designed a game that's very like Western, but then the European design techniques work better,
Yeah.
like roundabouts and little
little
communities.
shops.
A lot of people, what they don't understand too is that like people love European cities, but like European cities were all blown up in World War II, and so they all got to do city skylines in the 50s. And, like,
That's
build
true.
Yeah.
That's
cities.
such a good point. They got to play City
But
Skylines.
also, I know I've talked to people that have gone to Paris, and it's like they get furious because Paris, just as an example, everything closes at like 4 o'clock till like 9. So like if you're hungry between 4 and 9, which everyone from North America is,
Yeah, that's just when we eat.
you cannot get anything. And like even stores in other times, it's like you don't know if anybody works there. Like you'll just be a cafe and you'll walk in, there'll be nobody in there. And you'll be like, bonjour, and then they'll be like, yell at you to like get out of there, and you're like, all right,
Bonjour.
est-ce que tu ouvres maintenant?
No.
Nah.
Okay, let's get started. Metro time.
Oh, speaking of French,
But here, we're going to have to... It's going to be expensive. This is my fear with our Metro dreams,
it's expensive, yeah.
is that it's going to be hard to maintain unless we start to really densify, but I don't want to do that. Anyway.
How much money?
Oh,
do you
we're in the
have?
middle of another death wave. Ivan, you get to see one firsthand. See how the little...
So what does it mean?
It means that slowly... you can see the deaths are starting to creep up again,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
population is falling. Yeah, so slowly, our budget is going to become very constricted. We're losing
see.
$127 a week right now.
Oh,
That's not bad.
because when people are dead, they don't pay taxes.
For some reason, I
problem.
cannot get the cash out of the dead
Accountants
people.
hate this simple trick. Die.
Die.
And then you don't pay taxes.
I think we can really. I think we can
Banks
get a
hate
simple
this
one
guy.
set up.
Banks hate this guy.
Banks hate this guy.
He's dead.
Have you considered dying? Okay, question.
So what's
before
that
we get
thing
back
you're putting
to
in? These are stations?
these are stations. I'm thinking what I normally do is circles, like just a bunch of concentric circles that connect to each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
But I was thinking maybe we go old school with it and just have
do a
straight
line?
lines. What do you usually
Let's
do?
try the line.
Let's try the
and
line.
we can make it a circle if they need a circle.
We can always finish it off. Okay,
So well, I think we just do 2 stops, don't you think? Do
two stops.
you want to do more than that?
Well, I kind of want to get cars off the road.
Okay.
But like this area
Obviously
seems like
downtown.
yeah,
It's
this
more
area seems like
downtown.
there could be a couple of stops.
Gotta take the subway to the Broadway show.
And so what do we think? Here, like a couple of stops here, Tech Campus somewhere,
Oh yeah, campus has got to have
and
one.
then here, right? Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
and that we'll call that the whatever. We're gonna come up with a name for that line. That's Ivan's job.
the Ivan Decker Living
No.
Memorial Subway Line.
All right, the Ivan Decker is still alive memorial line.
Juno award-winning.
Oh yeah, hey, people watching this stream channel, whatever. Did you know that the person you're listening to is a Canadian award winner, the Junos? Look it up. It's important.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Don't
Yeah.
diminish him by saying Canadian.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Say-
Was that rude?
Just say award-winning.
Was that rude?
The Juno Awards.
Sometimes people remind me I have a Canadian comedy award, but I guess that's because there's no equivalent.
Yeah. Well, there's the iHeart Jokes Awards.
What's that?
Is that what the Canadian... I think that's the new Canadian comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we're not up for that.
There's
We
some
don't live in
dissension
Toronto.
in the Canadian Comedy Awards. This is very inside baseball. I don't think anybody
Yeah, I
cares.
don't think people are going to be interested
We have
in this
comedy
part.
clubs in the city.
Do you?
Yeah, we got little comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Can I do a spot? Who books that?
Oh, we'll get you a spot.
It's only Brendan Schaub right now. But, you can open for him if you like.
You know what? I can't decide what to bulldoze right now. I guess I'll just bulldoze
What is
the
that?
Jubilee.
Is that
Organic
a theater?
food? No, it's an organic food
Oh,
market.
get rid of that.
Get rid of it.
Boo.
This also looks.
If anything should be bulldozed to put in a train station, it's an organic food store. They would understand more than anyone else.
how do I get this? So it's gonna have to do a hard loop.
That's a hard turn.
That's a hard
You're
turn.
gonna have to hold on for that.
I'll smooth it out. Now, do we put one here? I could densify this. It is
I've
near
never
a major
seen
road.
So are
metro
people
stations.
upset when you break their house to
So
put
wait,
in a
you
train
don't do that
station?
many? Yeah, they
No, I
do
don't
get
do
it.
that many metro stations.
You don't use that many?
I do metro stations and bus stops combined, right? So you have a metro station is like a little hub that has a little bus that will go somewhere else.
Okay.
Because metro stations are expensive to maintain too, and
True. You know what I do? I litter it with metro stations. Okay, but what if we do this? Hear me out. I think we could get one right here for the university.
It's like in the plaza.
Whoa!
But then I'm going to use Move It to make that look a little nicer.
That's epic. Oh, look at that.
See?
Wobble it in there. That looks nice.
Right there.
Yeah.
Then I use the Move It tool. I love these mods, man. To put this back.
Nice.
There we go.
That's good.
So that's just a little hole. That subway station.
Yeah, it's like in a New York style like one. I
Elevator
downloaded
shaft.
I downloaded some of these guys. They're okay.
You see a little pizza rat on there?
Yeah.
Pizza rat.
I know these ones are okay. Do you want me to make one of these ones?
What are those? Are those custom?
Yeah, custom ones. They just have a little metro thing. Here, I'll
that's
build it
nice.
somewhere.
You
Go
gotta
somewhere you
have
can
like
look
a
at it.
little store.
It looks like this.
Those are like Toronto style.
Do you want that one?
Yeah,
Committee?
those are nice.
Okay, fine. We'll do that here.
Wait, listen to Miles. I'm not in the committee.
You're an honorary committee member.
You're a
Just take
consultant.
your daughter to work
You
day.
brought in a consultant.
Yeah, you're a consultant. I don't mind it. I think the other one did fit a little nicer, but
Yeah, that look okay.
you like that?
I like that.
That's
We'll
more.
leave it, we'll leave
It's
it.
more university-ish.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
It's got
You're right.
trees around
It's
it.
got trees around it. You're right. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, online university. That
Okay,
needs to-
so
it's
you
on
just
the
do
subway
those.
line. That's
so you
what
just-
line it's on.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna
Let's
connect
connect
them?
it up.
Okay,
We're gonna get this going, and that's the episode, my friends.
here we go.
We got a lot done in this episode visually because of the time lapse. Hard turns coming.
Oh, oh Lord.
Oh lordy. Okay, we did it. We did it. There we go. Yeah, so that's interesting that you don't use a lot of stops. I use tons of stops.
Yeah, I'm not a big stop guy.
Should we get
That's
one
the
more out
most
here?
Inefficient subway I've ever seen in my life.
What are you talking about? That's okay.
What's
this
like
part.
an S?
What, the Windy Express?
Why wouldn't you just run?
Yeah, but they gotta go to the university
You
service.
Did you think the people that you would just walk? Look how close.
Yeah, but
you
it
go
goes
all
so
the way
fast.
To the university.
But it goes so fast.
There's
all
too
the
much
way back
oil down there.
around.
You're avoiding all the oil. You should
Yeah,
just
there's
suck the
oil
oil out
here.
of the ground.
Go
Bill.
straight to downtown.
You mean here, like there? No, but I mean, yeah, but I want it to curve.
What's that stop that's not connected to?
What stop? This?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a taxi whatever thing.
Okay, they don't need it.
They don't need it. They don't
Can't
need
you just
it.
go like straight and then make a Y? I guess you don't want it to branch, right?
Well, we can add branches in. The only thing is, yes, they do get, they can clog up.
I guess that's okay.
Complete line. There. It's the green line. What are we calling it, fellas?
Calling it the Snake Express.
Snake Express.
I guess so. I mean, he said it. We got to go with it. Yes, and.
Snake and a hot dog bun.
And then how many cars do we have? 4 on there. Those will spread out. That'll be good. Should we drop in a bus line?
Only 4 cars.
Do you want to drop in a bus line?
Need more.
Call it a day?
Oh, you can put a bus in the subway?
No. You put a bus up here.
Okay.
But that'll serve
Yeah, let's do a little bus line.
Yeah.
maybe all this stuff to this station or something?
Bus to downtown.
Does that make sense?
Quick, do it while everyone's dead.
Well, you look at the directions, right? So normally what I do is
Yeah.
I have like a metro stop going down a main boulevard and
Okay.
kind of steps along city blocks. Like every couple blocks I'll have a metro stop. And then like sort of perpendicular, I'll have bus stops kind of going down another main street. You know, so you kind of like make a grid of these things.
Okay, maybe
That's
we're going
kinda
to do
my
our bus
plan.
line in this next episode.
Maybe next episode, yeah.
Maybe this is another episode situation.
Gotta get a bus go. Yeah, I mean, people could take the bus from the university probably to go to another place.
Well, and already I think that metro is going to be pretty useful.
oh yeah, there's gonna
Once it
be
gets
people
kicked
who
That's fantastic.
We could do I could add a branch here and pull it over, and then have another line that's just straight up these 2 stops or something, like an
yeah.
express. But they may start to clog up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, where's our bus roads?
I enjoy the fact that you don't want to give people too efficient of an option because they might use it too much and clog it.
I'm wondering if we should have one down here.
This is how I
too.
think a lot of cities are built.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
true.
don't make it easy.
Hey, be careful with that. Here, what about one more? Give me one more. How do you feel about this?
Okay.
I like that.
Is this about it? Look at this.
I like it.
Look
Yeah,
at us,
that looks
Simon.
good.
Very straight.
Look at that. Huh?
Oh, beauty.
And you know what?
You're going to drag it?
Should I drag it?
Drag it.
Add a stop.
Drag it. There it is.
Oh, beautiful.
So now wait, what does it do?
People in Ellsberg are so happy.
What's the? Yeah, they got really
You
happy
go back
by
and
that.
forth. See? It works.
Get out it.
And then it'll go out there and then back, and then the rest of the route. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, fine. Let's. You know what? The Snake Express has got 7. There's no passengers using it yet.
Well, it's pretty dangerous.
Well, they're dead.
Oh, here we go. 35 here.
Wait till they're alive.
Do we need one? Oh, we've got 5 vehicles. Let's
Yeah.
just see if
Can you
that's
add
enough
more?
for now.
We'll see if
Yeah,
that's enough.
you just drag the budget up here and you add more.
Oh, yeah. What's that red? Adult.
Which thing?
There was a little pie chart in that last screen. This thing.
Oh yeah, that's how many adults are using it. Lots of young adults, lots of YAs.
Lots of children are on there.
Yeah, they just take it by themselves.
They probably shouldn't be. That was a big court case in New York a little while ago.
Oh yeah, the right to like free roam
The
or
woman
whatever.
was like, I don't care. I'll put my kid on the subway. And
Yeah.
all these people were like, how dare you? She's like, he's fine.
Yeah. And that kid was killed. Thanks everybody for watching solid content, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of